So if you don't like them, don't support them. But I'm all for like that free market working itself out. And it's like you get out of jail, even Laura Owens, this lady who faked all these pregnancies. I've always said that the most interesting thing she could ever do is start a podcast to explain why she did it all. Now, she owes $250,000 in legal fees to the guy that she'll never pay. So any money she does make isn't going to be going to her. But in most cases, it's like, yeah, use what you have. Your interesting story might be you flying too close to the sun.
And Tom Sandoval, I mean, he's on Villains now, but he has redeemed himself. Lots of people still hate him, but no, lots of he was on America's Just Got Talent and he tried, and Simon eventually said, nah, but he was endearing. Listen, I also never hated him the way everyone else hates him, but he's redeemed in a lot of ways. Erica Jane, she was hated. Her husband did this. Did she know that he was, whatever? She's redeemed. Lots of people still hate Erica. Lots of people still hate Tom, but lots of people don't anymore. So to be honest with you, a lot of people hate Ariana now. I mean, not everyone. Lots of people think she's a queen. A lot of people are like, you got
Because of
cheated on.
the money she made out of it.
Every, I
Yeah,
mean,
and it's like, and
the
that's
host
the,
of Love Island, I mean, the
I mean,
most
that's the
streamed.
exchange. Like if you put it on paper, like, look, you're gonna get cheated on, but you're gonna make a hell of a lot of money. But people are gonna hate you because you made so much money. Like you take the money. So like
Yes.
I'm all about that. I'm all about like you take, that's a deal with the devil. But like who wouldn't? And obviously the cast was all upset because everyone on that cast has been cheated on. But she's the one who it happened during a crazy time, and the way it came out, everything about it was a perfect storm. And like she won the lottery, so she dealt with it and she made the most of it. Like no hate there.
And now, so at BravoCon, she has her own panel, which Lisa Vanderpump. I mean, to get your own panel at Bravo, it's all about Ariana, just her and a moderator,
She was
which
doing like a hefty commercial, taking out the trash. I mean, it was like I was loving watching. She had financial commercials. She just
everything.
And then in the audience, these companies, they knew like, get Ariana. She is hot, and the good.
Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, and she was great on it. So, and she was Broadway and good. I mean,
I think the host of Love Island is like the cherry on the cake. Like that is a job which is not going away anytime soon. I mean, that show is a huge.
yeah, yeah. It's like that story killed that whole cast on the show. It was like the show couldn't follow that story, and now they'll try to replicate it with a new cast, and it's like, I mean, I give Bravo credit for they pulled the plug on it. That's a big move to go. You know what? We could have milked this story 4 more years. We could have done the fighting and it kept on going. They're like, we need to get fresh people. Like we've literally mined this mine has no more rare mineral left in it. It's done. And they're moving on.
They're moving on. I am cautiously optimistic about the new Vanderpump Rules. A lot of people are like, look, you're going to compare it to the old one for 2 episodes. And then if it has the right people in it, it could be. I mean, there's already like a little teaser with Lisa that aired like a month or 2 or 3 ago where it's just Lisa and she's like, the same Lisa Vanderpump. She puts a help wanted sign on the door and she's like, same rules, different group. And it's like they play the theme music. And I'm like, it has potential. Everyone says, oh, it has such potential to be a winner.
We look at like Taylor Swift's new album and immediately a lot of people go, "Wow, I don't like it." And it's like you need to listen to a song enough times to understand the hook, the catchiness, and then you get the dopamine when you play Knock on Wood and you start doing the dances and then you start to really like something. And the same is said with new cast members. You have to see it out a little bit to get to that moment of likability. In screenwriting, they call it like the save the cat moment. Like you need to get to the moment where you understand who's the protagonist because they did something like save a cat where they're redeemable to the audience, and then you find your antagonists. And you can't just get that by releasing a cast list and people go, "Wow, I don't like this cast." It's like you don't even know how crazy these people are. These are young, hungry Hollywood people versus the Vanderpump cast became the fat cat whose every conversation is about shit they said to each other on podcasts. Like you can't, that's the guy who's the 12th year running back who still knows the playbook, but now you got a 20-year-old dude who's hungrier than ever that's ready to run people over to get into the end zone. So if they cast it right, it'll be a good decision, you know?
They're hungry. They really work at SUR. They're broke as a joke. I mean, you're living in LA. Chances are you moved here to be famous and something in the industry. I think it has such potential, such potential.
I think the smart thing to do, and maybe they just don't have the resources, the smart thing to do would be to keep some old Vanderpump and somehow work them in a way that's maybe like a different storyline, but every once in a while the stories can intertwine. But I understand why that's a lot of like you would have to have a whole nother crew to do that. So but because the Valley, I mean, I found the Valley to be pretty interesting with some of the characters that were on there. So it's like, is there what is that? Golf has that, right? Where it's the retired golfers have their own division where they still get to play golf. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like, is there a retired reality division to Bravo where you can like Tom Sandoval, Jax? I mean, they're like gold. They are gold. Uh, Tom Schwartz, like there's rumors he's dating Lala. I don't know. I just read the shit online. I have no idea if there's any truth to it. There's still meat on the bone, just not in the Vanderpump format.
I agree. I mean, Jax is kind of exiled at the moment from the Valley from last season, but I agree. I mean, Tom Sandoval, Lala, and Schwartz are on the Valley. The Valley has such potential for season three. I agree. I don't love it, but I don't not like it, but I also can't look away.
Yeah, yeah.
I think, so
And if that's the bare minimum until something crazy happens, like I didn't know of Vanderpump until Sandoval. I'm one of those people
that's what
that
you
was
said.
not in this universe, and I didn't
You
go
should
back and
treat
watch.
yourself. Well, you should. You should treat
I'm
yourself.
gonna leave those episodes in the bunker for whenever we reach nuclear war. I'll have 20 years of Below Deck and Vanderpump and all these other shows to catch up on.
Some of the best TV were those early, but that is why Vanderpump worked in the beginning. Not just that they all knew each other, but it was pretty clearly defined early on. Like Stassi's the bitch, she's the queen bitch. Jax is the most popular guy. They're the captain of the cheerleading team and the football player. And it just, to your point, in scripted shows, we don't really know. You know what I mean? Like you got to really learn who the people are. So
Yeah, and how many shows like Seinfeld almost gets canceled because it took a few seasons to really develop those characters. And unfortunately, you have to it's like art in a way. You have to put it out there to see how to adjust to it. You don't always get to do that before you go to see episode one. And I think a good like executive or good programming realizes, all right, this has potential. Let's introduce someone to ruffle these people up, but that person's likable and like you know it when you see it. And how in making Vanderpump work for its new cast might look different than what worked for the original cast. And we'll just have to see if I think it'll do well because I still think Bravo has enough flexibility to adjust to what's working.
well, and I think that is what they did with the Valley. I think it was a hit mildly in the beginning, but I think they're like, okay, this doesn't need to be a hit. Like everyone is paid shit. Jax was paid the most, Kristen the second, Brittany third. Everyone else got paid starting. They're like, it's making enough money for a first season show. Then they had a second season and they had real life drama with Jax. And now he's like, I think Bravo is giving rope to these new shows to like just paying themselves. I don't think it's like, okay, you're 3 episodes in and this is ABC and, it's starring, I don't know, some huge brand, name and the show's costing a gazillion dollars and it's over after 3 episodes. I think they're like, okay, we have nothing else, so let's just see
And
where
with
this
stream
goes.
and with streaming, they know that people can go back. If season four takes off, they can go, okay, we can go back. Like let's worry more about making a good product and not what takes off right away. Like we live in such an archaic time where we still think about, well, if you're gonna have a good sitcom, it has to be on at 9 p.m. on Thursday, and it needs a good 8 p.m. show that works into it. It's like that world is done. Put something good out there, the internet will find it. Like it's the same way with when Netflix drops a new movie or a Christmas movie. It's like people will be like, geez, I mean, best example is that Texas what's that Housewives show? The scripted show. I can't remember the name of it. Do you know what's the show with the lesbian that show was like gold. It came out of nowhere.
Texas.
I got a,
Oh,
you
I
know what I'm
know what you're
talking
talking.
about? I,
Yes, I know
it,
exactly what you're
it's
talking
got,
about.
it's, the,
Malin Ackerman.
yeah,
Yes, I know exactly what you are talking about.
but the show, watch, Hunting Wives, right?
Yes.
The Hunting Wives immediately was like people raced on Friday night to go watch it because early people that watch it was like, this show's nuts. And you go, okay, okay, I got it. It's like that's what drives a show. Scandoval, the whole world knew about that because everybody it promotes itself when it's good enough.
Well, All's Fair, the new Ryan Murphy with Kim Kardashian and Glenn Close. I don't know if you've seen the trailer. Sarah Paulson. Well, it's and it has everyone. Brooke Shields is in it. What the hell is her name from Saved by the Bell? Elizabeth Berkley, Naomi Watts. It is, and Kim Kardashian is like one of the stars of it. It's an all women's law firm, and Sarah Paulson's at like the rival law firm, and it's like they only represent women in divorce. And I think Sarah Paulson represents the guys, and it's like it's just like, and it's 70, it's the highest streamed trailer. It's just the trailer, but we're about to start it. The highest streamed trailer in Hulu history.
Wow.
Oh, I am all in on this. It looks so good. Just picture Kim Kardashian and Sarah Paulson and Glenn Close, Judith Light, and just Niecy Nash and just powerful, bitchy, rich divorce lawyers who, of course, it's Ryan Murphy. So there's a lot of darkness and scandal and secrets in all of
Yeah.
their lives. And Elizabeth Berkley comes in and she's crying and she's like telling her story about why she's divorcing the guy. And she's like, I'm sorry. And then I don't know who says it. They say, we don't represent sorry people. We represent winners. It looks so, it's going to be. So listen, I'm all for Scrubs. Scrubs is coming back. I don't know if you're a Scrubs fan. I'm really
Yeah.
excited for that. So like, Scripted has a moment still, but Hunting Wives, I have not watched Hunting Wives, but I really probably should.
Well, bold choices where you go, wow, okay. It doesn't all line up, but it's a whodunit, bold choices, something you wouldn't catch on network TV.
Malin Ackerman, who doesn't like her? As usual, it's been a pleasure. Where just plug yourself, plug your podcast, plug everything.
Yeah, search Rush Hour with Dave, rushhourwithdave.com, or Dave Neal on YouTube, podcasting twice a day. Just I give bite-sized podcasts. So 25 minutes long for your morning commute, your evening commute. And yeah. And if anyone wants to see me perform live, go to rushhourwithdave.com to join my mailing list for stand-up shows.
You're busy. I will share all your socials when this comes out in the next week-ish.
Sweet. Always a
So
pleasure to chat with you.
I could always chat with you for hours and hours and hours. We'll have to do this again very soon.
Of course.
Great chatting with you.
You too.
Take care. Bye.